Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another raid video with the Phantom Shogun's Grove out and available to everybody. I think the endgame players are really looking for teams that are optimal and the best ones to actually farm it as fast as possible. This is not the dungeon to go for if you are a new mid-game or even a late-game player, just because of the amount of energy needed. It's the same thing with the Sand Devil, guys. If you're just looking for the video just to see what kind of team I'm going to be showcasing again, then yeah. But if you are somebody who's not really at that point where 1000 energy for maybe a potential 12% on crit damage boost to your main damage dealer is not something that you're looking for, then yeah, do not build a team for the Phantom Shogun, guys. It's not really the way to go. Maybe Sandal is actually even better now compared to this one. It is kind of disappointing on the amount of energy that you need compared to what you get back. But, well, it is what it is, right? We can't tell Plarion what to do and what to introduce into the game. Me personally, I don't really find a reason to spend thousands of energy right here at this point where I am on my account and what I'm looking to get out of raid at the moment, right? If they bring in more PvP, more interesting stuff in the future, you need those extreme stats, that extra 30 accuracy or resistance maybe potentially on your gear. Maybe I'll think about it, but for now it is what it is. So Phantom Shogun, guys, it's very interesting because I just finished recording a video about Ice Golem and my team for that. Probably gonna release that on a different day instead of this one, instead of today. But today I wanted to show you this one because it's utilizing one of the epics needed for the Gnut fusion. This guy right here, which I got from using my summons, which means somehow I'll need to get the other 4 rares in order to complete the fusion. So it's very interesting for me now because I'm gonna be going away for a couple of days, so I'll need to do it on my phone if I'm gonna keep this guy. I mean, worst case scenario, I feed him, right? At level 60, fully ascended with some masteries and stuff, but it is what it is. Let me show you what the team is, and we'll come back to the gear. Why this guy works, by the way, it's because of a very small detail that he has compared to other champions with the same skill with taunt, right? Ambassador Lathelen, right? Cool champ. But anyway, this skill right here, the A2 places taunt buff on a target ally. That is the important thing here to know, guys. Places the taunt. So it's not a taunt on himself. It places the taunt. Like my favorite rare Void, you know, Paragon, where he places the unkillable. This guy places taunt, and what are we doing? We are placing the taunt on another ally, so we are forcing the boss to target specifically one ally. And what is the best target to attack? The most defensive target, right? And what would that be? Well, a stone skin ally. Yeah, you guessed it. Even though they kind of fixed stone skin, this comes into play where the taunt is applied on the stone skin, and we're having some fun. Let's have a look at the team, right? There's the stone skin on Renegade. She is our tank, very defensively built. Look at the HP burns coming in. Cold Hearts with the A3s, the Heart Seekers as they call them. And we are basically, look, my Renegade has not even gotten a turn right now. But we are getting those HP burns in. She did the reset now. The Cold Hearts will do their Heart Seekers. So I'm okay. And my good old ninja will do his own HP burn. I tinkered around with the speeds and I'm now getting longer times than I had before. I think it's a mistake. I try to make my ninja faster. I think it's not really helping the team. Maybe I should bring him back. I had him at 230 and he was farming it at around 30 seconds. But right now I made him faster and it's worse. So yeah, sometimes this happens. Look at this, 54 seconds. The team died, but we still managed to get the win because of the HP burns and the smites that happened with Ninja. If I had a higher smite, by the way, I think it would be a much more consistent team. I tried with my 3rd Cold Heart, the fully ascended one. The 2 Cold Hearts that I have at the moment are not fully ascended. They're 3 stars. I don't think it matters that much because we still managed to bring it down. Look, it's at 0 at the moment. So I think one of my Cold Hearts I need to make a little faster. The one on the right, so that she always gets her turn in before the reset. Because on the first time before, she didn't get her reset going. Or maybe just lucky refresh accessories coming into play for my faster runs. But I think, you know, farming it at 40 seconds is still a pretty good time. We get hit there, and I mean, this is way better than what we had before. And the way that it works, like, if I put in my different cold heart, I'll show you guys the speeds right now for this one. But it's the double cold heart. It's, look at that, Renegade on base speed with double stone skin, obviously. Well, not double, 6-piece stone skin, 95 speed, Ambassador Lethalin with 351 speed. Definitely not free to play, guys. Cold hearts with the heart seekers, 253, 233. I use them for my Dark Fae, my Dark Fae team. That's why they're built with such specific stats. And the Renegade has to have most crit damage, right? Because it needs to be the target from the boss. I think my ninja could get some more damage if I build him right, but you're looking for a ton of accuracy, which I couldn't push with the same stats, like damage stats plus the speed there. I had him at lower speed with higher crit damage at the start. Maybe that's why I was getting better speeds, but these are the stats, guys. Pretty much, I mean, you can play around the speeds of these three. The Renegade, just as low as you can with tanky stats. Look at that, with the stone skin and high crit damage. So you have to play around with the optimizer tool. Ambassador Lethalin, 351 though. This is gonna be tough for a lot of people out there, I believe. I managed to do this without taking gear off my main champions, which I'm okay with. Oh no, I took gear of my arbiters and one of my royal guard. So my Hydra team is gonna struggle, and then my arbiter, who is used for my Hydra hard team. We'll see. But you need that because you need to go before the boss. And since they didn't add this to the area bonuses, have to push a lot with your speed gear, and it will be very difficult for many out there. I don't think you can put a speed lead here to help things out, because Ambassador Lethalin will place the taunt on the leader slot, same thing that Paragon does, right? So like, if I show you, if I put in my good cold heart, which is very fast, she is used for my spider and my fire knight, right? 291, 255 crit damage. Accuracy is not needed on her, so I wasn't planning on getting anything. Defensive stats you don't really need, but look at that, with 291 speed. I wonder if this is a little bit better. I tried it before. I think it was messing up the tune a little bit if you make her that fast. So she's very much closer to Lethalin. But we are, you know, I think we can get like fast times. If you have stuff like Acrisias, you can give them stone skin, and they can not have that block on their passive, right? And that will enable them to do damage. And then you get the reset. You can do 2 times the Acrisia A2, right? Potentially, if she is not fast, you'll need to have her a little bit slow. I would think. Nah, yeah, we got a turn there. That is kind of nasty. And then the boss dies. So 49 seconds. I don't know what happened to my team. It's 49 seconds right now. It's just messing up the times. Let me just try and drop Ninja a little bit. Okay, I dropped Ninja by about 20 speed. He is sitting at about 601 accuracy, 235 this time around instead of the 250 that I had before. If this kind of works, maybe I'll push his damage gear pieces a little bit higher. But yeah, Lethalin, big champion here. You can play around with the cold hearts, obviously, to get the max damage, which is about 440k. You can play around with Giant Slayer. You can give them toxic sets. That's gonna help with the damage. This is like a really solid team, and yeah, you can work on improving it as much as you can depending on what you want. I don't know about using a Kaimar there on the leader slot, because he will be boosting his own turn meter, right? I believe he boosts his own turn meter as well by 20%, which will lead to him losing stone skin faster. That will completely reset cooldowns though. So if your damage potential is there, then it's gonna be a very easy way for you to reach, you know. Well, I try to tinker around to see if I can get that consistent 30 seconds. It feels like It's playing around with the speeds, guys, a little bit more. It's lucky refresh procs, obviously, from the ninja, refresh accessories on the cold hearts. Those help with the faster times. If you have them, then great. If not, then the consistency will be around the 40 to 50, maybe under 60-second mark in terms of farming. It's still a very strong team. I think it's a little bit more consistent than other teams, especially because of this. I think it is in a little bit of a danger of a nerf because of how Stone Skin works. It really limits on what the boss does. It's an intended mechanic because they fixed it already, but I don't think they see this dungeon as doing it this way. I think Plarium wants people to do like a speed tune with the cleanse, having a specific target, but they do showcase like taunt in their video. So who knows? This was the video, guys. This is the team. I'll show you guys the gear in a little bit more detail, but I explained on, you know, the basis for everything. Like refresh accessories are huge. Relentless gear, if you can go with relentless gear, that could help with ninja again with his damage potential, but it's very difficult to go 600 accuracy with relentless. I tried maybe with this slow speed like 230, maybe I can try again, but probably I won't be able to get, you know, 100% crit and stuff. So yeah, War Master on ninja. On the cold hearts, I have multiple cold hearts I can show you guys. I have the War Master because I usually use them for that heart seeker damage, right? But for this dungeon, since they do multiple attacks after that, I should be changing it to Giant Slayer just for more consistency. With multi-hits, you get more damage. Since you're not doing just the Heart Seekers, right? I could change it to that, but yeah, for now, I think I should be okay. I don't plan on farming this dungeon that much. This was the video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you didn't get this guy, honestly, it's not that big of an issue. It's a very hard, you know, speed to reach for many players out there. Like I'm quad, no, that counts as 5 rolls on speed on that 5-star. I've got triple rolls on most of my gear. Speed boots here, if you have speed on Ascension, that's gonna help a lot. And then I think it's a triple with max glyph here, so it's a lot of speed. Not easy to do, by no means easy to do. Maybe you can switch around the gear on your speed booster to this guy when you are farming the dungeon and then remove it, right? It's only going to cost you like 1 million, 2 million silver every time, but yeah, it is what it is. And masteries, I just went with the Lore of Steel. Didn't go further than that because this was like what, 10-20 runs on Minotaur, which is basically nothing, basically free. That was the Phantom Shogun's team, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe on your way out if you haven't already and you're not subscribed to the channel. Thank you all so much. I will see you in the next one. See ya.